hospitality team, and today I'll be showing you around the church. And well, look who it is. It's a very special guest. Hey Ash, say hi to the folks back home.
Hi, let me screen you.
Okay, so come in. So
Sorry,
first,
guys,
before we
we're
get
down.
inside, we gotta get screened. Let's see it.
Ready? 1. Oh wait. 97.7. You are normal. Please go wash your hands
Alright, so
in the bathroom.
come on, follow
Make sure you
me.
wash for 20 seconds.
Follow me. Wait. Alright, so, find some water first. Get some soap. And then 20 seconds. You lather your hand. Dry. And before you leave the restroom, open the door with a towel. And let's go. Alright, let's start our tour back out in the lobby. We're back here now. And as you can see, if we do a 360 around the room, this is the lobby.
Wow!
Let's start by going to the right today. How about that? Alright. Since there's kind of less people now, I'll take off my mask and you gotta see what the whole gist of everything. And here we have an emergency exit. The emergency exit, and it says alarm will sound. But I hate to break it to you, it won't sound. So if you come and follow me, this is 1D. And pretty nice, right? Pretty nice. We have, the Airhead and Skittles Street Boulevard thingy. We got a bunch of books that no one's gonna read. A bunch of chairs, more chairs, tables, chairs. And there's a storage room here too, but that's for another day. Keep on following and look, if you want to be a superstar, let's see, Jason, you're a superstar today. Alright, if you keep following me and turn off lights, just come on. We have the janitorial room, but it says do not enter without permission. And sadly today, I didn't get permission. So if you keep following me, you can see beautiful art to the left and beautiful art to the right. Maybe you'll recognize some of these kids, And a bunch of boxes. What's in this? Never mind. Just keep following and one seat. And I forgot to mention that there is going to be a max amount of people in every room. But just keep following. Wow, as you can see here, we're in 1C now. And look at this place. Now, it kind of just explains itself. A bunch of chairs, tables, chairs. There's a piano. Let me show you something. And that's about all I know of that song. And there's another keyboard too. You know what? I'll show you something here too. And that's all I know about that song too. And just some musical equipment for recording recently. And yeah, pretty much it. 9 people in this room. And yeah, just continue to follow. There's an elevator capacity 4 persons. Oh, we're not going up there. I just want to click the button. But throughout the video, make sure to sanitize. You look down the alleyway, it leads to the garage. If you want to follow me to the garage, we can go. Just come in. I'll hold the door for you. Yeah. gate to come in, and then we'll show you the gate to come out later. And so if you look up here, we have a pretty nice garden. Pretty colorful, as you can tell. Just keep following me. And if you have any questions about anything, just comment in the chat box, alright? But keep following. Look, that's the door to come out of the garage, and it's locked. Oh, say hi to our lovely guest. His name, Jimmy. He has a mask on, and we screening every time you come out. 96.3, be safe. 100 point. No, I was kidding. 97.7, you're good too. Alright, come and follow. Alright, thanks Jimmy for that. As you can see on our left and on our right, we have some beautiful art. You see, that's art classroom, pretty beautiful art as you can tell. If you follow me into 1B, see that it's pretty cozy, pretty empty as of now. Bunch of books, but I hate to break it to you, we're not gonna read them. And you know, just cabinets and stuff. And this is if you haven't been to church in a long time and you just need something to, you know, kind of look at, but just keep following. We have 1A, you know, pretty kind of messy room as of now, but we'll tidy it up soon enough. And a bunch of like art supplies and stuff, crayons and color pencils, you know, some construction paper, some sleeping bags. I don't know. Oh, and if you look up there, there's like a hole in the wall. Man, I have no idea what they do at this church. Come into the office, we can say hi to some folks that usually appear and help out. As you can see, we have the Ms. Ashley here, DCE Ashley Wong. And you know what? Ashley's office, but you know, soon to be my office. You know, but we don't go in there because Ash don't want us to show it.
Pastor Rao's office, Pastor Rao right here. You keep following along, there's a red cabinet, really nice. And to the left, you have PC's room.
And then to the right, we have Mr. Allen. What's up?
Can I actually be in the show?
Yes.
You and Vinny.
Yes.
Cantonese. Conversational.
Yes.
5 minutes a day.
Yes.
So I'm going to teach you conversational Chinese.
Yes.
And you're going to use it in English and Chinese thing.
That sounds good, but this is Alan's room, guys. Everybody. Alan's room, his nice room. Clean it up sometime, bro. Just kidding. So, oh, sanitize. All right. We're at the second floor, and I'm gonna kind of speed it up a little bit. People are more familiar with the second floor and the third floor because that's where everything's kind of at. If we turn on the lights, where are the lights? Come on. I said, come on. There we go. All right, if you look in here, we have the sanctuary. The sanctuary, a bunch of chairs, musical equipment, and just, you know, you've seen it. You've all been here before. Maybe for you new folks, next year, apply. And you get to see the good stuff. Oh, another elevator. I just like clicking buttons, you know? We'll turn on the lights here. The kitchen. Yeah, that's right. Step it up, you feel? But if you keep following, you have the parish hall. That's where you can hear my echo, you know? Look, the two big TVs. Here's just my living room. Look how big it is. And if you keep following, I already showed you enough of my piano skills today, so next time. Yeah, a bunch of chairs, tables, storage room, and if you look across the street, just come. I'm not advertising for a restaurant or anything, but go check out Tacky Lee, bro. It's the best restaurant in town. See all the people lining up? They're lining up for TJ. No, they're not. They're lining up for Tacky Lee. So if you keep following me, you know, bunch of equipment, closet here, dividers. And we'll turn off the lights. Perfect. Whoa, third floor looks kind of cool right now. There's the third floor narthex, you know, a bunch of equipment laying around right now for just filming purposes and worship. There's the off-limits AV room that no kid are supposed to go to, so never go unless you have permission. And yeah, just keep following me. Oh, sanitize. Sanitize, guys. And you know, another elevator. Just click the button. 3B, 10% maximum. Kind of dark in there right now, but we can show something. Wait, when did I get this tape? I don't know. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Chairs, tables, closets, you know the spiel. Now we get to more interesting part of territory, you know. A big guitar, 2 couches, you know. It's like, just sit down, have a drink with a friend, some water. Why are you sitting down? Okay, we have the resource center. The resource center right here. Yeah, pretty good. Just a bunch of books and just, you know, basically the SBE room usually when camp started. We'll make sure to turn off these lights later, yeah? Good. And we have room 3C, pretty standard room. Nice painting on the table. Smells kind of like a room. And here, if you know, there's a mirror here too. So if you ever feeling yourself and you just want to look, pose. Just a restroom, right? It goes to the roof, but it says roof access right now, so yeah. Staff only. See that? No kids. 6-person max. When you come here, you can just see a beautiful view. Beautiful view of, you know, a bunch of backyards and stuff. Oh, and a bunch of paintings here, but let me show you someplace. Just come back and follow me. Come back and follow me. Oh, yeah. Come back and follow. Alright, follow me. Come in, come in. This is 3A, pretty big room. Usually the starburst room. Sorry. And we'll check out the balcony if we can. Oh, if we... Alright, yeah, pretty much it. Pretty nice view. Pretty nice view. Follow. We'll close the door, but hopefully someone will open it for us. Genius. But as you can see, this is the whole sunset view. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Oh, come here, follow. As you can see across the street, not advertising or anything, but that place, best place in town. It's Hackey. Come go check it out. You'll really like it. You know? Pretty nice day today too. You know? I got a joke for you guys. Well, as far as that goes. Yeah, so this is the balcony, really nice place. Okay. Follow along. We'll make sure to close this door. Okay, and last but not least, we have our back stairwell. Don't be shy. Come on, follow. Yep, this is usually where the people get picked up. Usually when the parents come through the garage. As you can see, if you come, there's a bunch of wheelchairs and vacuum cleaners, you know, and just keep following along. And this basically concludes our tour. Thanks for joining, and we'll just see you back in the lobby. Thanks for joining me today. I am Brian, and today has been a tour of the church. I hope you enjoyed it, you know, even though it kind of would have dragged on a little bit, but just thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, just comment in the chat box. Thank you. Peace.
SDC. You can call me Tiki. Maybe some of you know me.
Hello everyone, nice to see you guys. Tiki is my older sister. 佢係我嘅家姐。
Leanne's sister.
All of our following video will introduce Hong Kong to all of you. Let's go!
好啊，
呢個係咩 ？Street food。街頭小食。如果要4件先至差唔多。
跟住炸燒賣。
香港味，我覺得你哋嚟香港咧，唔應該淨係食燒賣，要食炸燒賣咯。
係炸咗嘅，係好食咧。
好味。
好味過炸雞。
一串得啦。
使唔使落醬啊？你哋？好啊。喺出邊。哦，自己落㗎。可以落嚟啊。哦。
呢一個係豬嘅大腸啊，係咪有啲恐怖啊？睇落去。
不過真係好味。
係，真係超級好味。佢係咧外脆啦，之後內軟，但係佢係有豬嘅味啦。
有豬嘅味，因為呢個係豬嘅嘢。
係啊。
So here is 媽咪雞蛋仔 and we ordered some of it. It's pretty interesting because they will add some ingredients inside. So people will order here. They have those ice cream, egg puff, egg joy puff, matcha with red bean, double cheese, banana with chocolate chips, seaweed. So, but today we ordered the organic chestnuts, and this one is the best. 跟住咧，我哋個雞蛋入邊係有龍。Here it's called 狗仔粉 so it's kind of like Hong Kong special. It looks like this, the middle one. It's like noodles. 呢個係狗仔粉，係佢有啲呢啲咁樣啦，佢哋叫粉咯，跟住面頭加啲榨菜啊、葱埋嗰啲。And actually here's the 深水埗地標 ，it's like golden mall。佢哋有好多電子嘢 ，it's like buying electronic stuff inside any PC computer, Switch, PS4, games, all the things you can find in there, and with a pretty cheap price. We bought a lot. 呢個係涼茶鋪 ，We have a lot in Hong Kong。So 呢度有啲涼茶，有喉嚨痛啦，去濕茶啦，醫嗰啲感冒嗰啲咯。咁我哋而家買龜苓膏。哇，好苦啊！一定咧，你食唔到咁苦咧，同埋一定會加好多糖漿先。我哋而家去一間買燒賣，好耐㗎啦呢間燒賣。
要燒賣魚蛋腸粉，小甜椒，牛肉頭，
腸粉係咁，我都相信係嚟過。所以佢哋會
即係記茶餐廳嗰啲腸粉，
所以佢哋會 mix 埋啲醬。
但係佢呢一隻咧就冇得幾多隻咁賣嘅。
So we just finished our trip, and 呢個係豬紅 ，so it's like pig
blood。
blood
佢入邊係有少少紅色，出邊就啡啡地咁樣啦。 我就幾中意食嘅。
And here is 炸燒賣，跟住啲豬腸、炸大腸、章魚骨。It's like pretty unusual things, but like typical things for her. So
同埋呢個係細嘅腸同埋大物。
耶！
呢兩個係凍嘅不過。
OK。
呢個係炸紅腸，所以會生暗瘡，會熱氣，唔緊要，我哋有龜苓膏。
龜苓膏。
呢啲就係我哋媽咪、爹哋唔俾我哋食。
因為細個咧，
為咗你哋
就係可以食2串，即係規定咗你就可以買2樣嘢，跟住仲要係好少俾我哋買炸嘢咯，即係買炸嘢可能我哋想買1串咧已經俾人鬧咯。今日佢哋唔知我哋食咁多嘢嘅，希望佢哋見唔到呢集 YouTube 啦。
So we have finished, kind of, in the halfway, pretty full. I think I'm going to throw up. And here is my half-year street food portion. So yeah, I probably will not eat street food anymore in the coming year. But if you are lucky, then you can come to Hong Kong and eat with us. And then I don't mind to eat another half-year portion. So here is our episode of food. And yeah, we originally want to eat on the street, but it's just like, you know, now the special time, so we only can eat at home. But I hope you really enjoy it. We will see you soon in next video. Bye.
Bye.
Local coast yogurt. It's healthy.
好味啊！好好味啊！ 正。
Please like and subscribe for SDC. Yay!
Hey guys, my name is Jocelyn. I go to Lowell High School and I'm a part of the production and delivery team. Every week on Monday, there will be a 25-minute segment where we film different shows for you guys. And these shows will range from magic to storytelling, but this week we have one that I think is pretty interesting. No, I know it's pretty interesting. So this segment is called Lost Legends. Lost Legends will consist of your counselors retelling very famous and well-known stories, but with a twist. So this twist will be that you won't know any of the characters' names or even maybe their genders. So let's use the story of Cinderella as an example. So instead of calling her Cinderella, we could call her Stella. And instead of calling her a female, like a female maid, we'll be like, it's a male butler. And we'll just switch it up like that. And maybe even we'll switch it up so you don't even know that they're looking for a shoe, that they're looking for the glass slipper. We'll say they're looking for a basketball or a glove that fits this person. So what you guys have to do to interact with us is figure out what the story is while we're telling it. We'll give you guys 30 seconds to comment your guesses, and at the end of this whole segment, you'll find out what the correct answers are. So let me get started into my story. My story, I honestly think it's kind of hard. Like, maybe you guys won't be able to guess it, but prove me wrong at the end of this video and comment what do you think it is. So my story has 2 kids, one named Peppa and one named George. Keep in mind that these might not be their real names and it might not even be their real genders. So yeah, Peppa and George, they really love to draw. They love to be outside. They love to draw the skyline and drawing these buildings and trees and hills and things like that. They loved it, okay? And it was a beautiful day outside. It was super sunny. It was 70 degrees, you know. There were little bits of clouds in the sky. It was super blue, super clear. They were like, wow, this is amazing. We should go and draw the skyline of San Francisco. We should go to Turtle Hill and look out into the city and draw it. So that's what they decided to do. But George realized, he was like, Hey, don't we have really bad memory though? Like, I don't know how to get back home from Turtle Hill. And Peppa realized the same thing. She didn't know how to get back home either. So what they did, or Peppa came up with a plan. What she did, she was like, okay, I have some chalk. And with this chalk, we will leave little stars on the ground and we'll follow the stars back home from Turtle Hill. And George was like, that is so smart. Your brain is so big, Peppa. Did you know that? Like, wow, this is amazing. So that's what they did. They grabbed all their art supplies. They grabbed their canvas, their cans of paint, or their tubes of paint and a paintbrush, and they hustled while Peppa was drawing all these stars on the ground. They were running, drawing all the stars. But George realized something. He looked at the sky and he was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of cloudy right now. It's kind of gray. I don't know if we should stay here. I'm kind of scared. But Peppa was like, we're already so far out. I didn't just run really far for no reason. And George was like, okay, I agree with that. So let's keep going. And they just kept going, continued drawing their stars. But George continued to notice the sky getting darker and darker and less blue. And he was like, I think we should go. But Peppa was like, nope, we're going to Turtle Hill. So then they finally got to Turtle Hill and they looked out and I was like, wow, it still looks really nice. It is kind of cloudy though. And Peppa was like, yeah, it is. And then she looked up and bloop, 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 bloop. It started to rain. And they were like, oh no, like what are we gonna do? It's raining, I don't have an umbrella. So they ran and hid under a tree. And they were just under this tree and they're like, okay, we have to wait out this rain, but let's just draw what we have. And they just drew, they had fun in the rain at Turtle Hill. And eventually the rain cleared up. It was nothing left. There was clear blue skies again. But they looked at the ground and they were ready to go home. But there were no more stars. There were no stars on the ground because the rain washed all the chalk away. And they were really panicking. They were scared. They were like, oh my gosh, how do we get home? I don't know how to get back. And they were super panicked. But they just tried their best to get home. They looked at these things. They looked at trees, water fountains. They were like, I kind of recognize that. I think I've seen that fire hydrant before. Like, I think I did. And they just continued to do that. And they walked around. And they couldn't find their way back. They were super scared. So what they did, they just kept looking. They knocked on doors and asked for help from neighbors until they saw their dad. They saw their dad and they were like, oh my gosh, like that's our dad, let's go home. And they reunited with their dad and their dad was like, I'm so worried. I was so worried. I missed you guys. I was so scared. But it's all okay now because they are all back together and living a very happy life. So yes, that was the full story. You guys comment right now and tell me what it is. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? Here to tell you a story. My name is Brian. I'm in college. I go to Concordia Irvine, University Irvine, and I'm in KDG group. Alright, everybody, let's get started with our story today. So where shall we start? Okay, so there was a boy named Dylan, and he loved bikes. I don't know how much he loved bikes, but my secret about bikes is that I didn't learn how to ride bikes until 8th grade. Good for you if you know how to ride bikes. And so on. Let's go. And so there was a boy named Dylan, and he really loved bikes, so he started to work and help his grandpa out at the bike store. And he told his grandpa about how much he loved bikes, and then he told his dad too. And then when he told his dad was like, no, you cannot work at the bike store. You have to take over the Maison Market. Yes, the Maison Market. But after Dylan told his dad about how he wanted to work at this bike store with his grandpa, his dad disagreed with him and tried to convince him to not work there because his dad wants him to work at the Mysore market and wants him to take over the family business. And so dad shows Dylan how much money they were making and all the good things about this Mysore market and how it's growing and they're making a lot of money. And then Dylan sees the opposite. Dylan did not see all the money being made. It did not see that the market was growing. But Dylan saw that they were broke. And then Dylan goes to his grandfather, and his grandfather tells him a story of why the market was successful and how it was successful. It was successful because of this green stone. Yes, the green stone. The green stone that the grandpa tells Dylan about is a stone that helped the family be successful in the business. So, Grandpa tells Dylan, go into the mountains and find the troll who stole that stone from our family. And then Dylan's like, yes, I have to protect my family. And so Dylan goes into the mountains for a couple of days and tries to find the troll who stole this stone. But before he goes to the Mysore market. And then he actually steals, borrow. No, not borrow. Well, yeah, he just goes to the Mysore market and he takes a bunch of food. He takes 1 chicken, 1 pig, and some beef. And then he takes also some potatoes and some beans. I don't know if he knows, but those will make him fart and he'll make him very smelly. But he took all that food and then he tells his dad that he's leaving. And then his dad's like, no, you cannot leave. You have to stay here. And then Dylan says, nope, Dad, I'm leaving. Sayonara, goodbye. And yes, Dylan goes into the mountains as his grandfather told him. And he's in the mountain for about 3 days now. And he's like, yes, I'm gonna find that troll who stole that gem from my family. And then, but within these 3 days, Dylan actually feels very sad, very hopeless. And he's just thinking, I cannot find this troll. Did my grandpa lie to me? What am I supposed to do? Should I just go home? No, but I have to find the troll. He hurt my family. He stole that gem from my family. And so Dylan feels very sad, and he starts to cry. And he's like, Grandpa, why did you lie to me? I miss you. Can you help me? And then Dylan cries and cries for about 3 days. 3 days into the mountain. On the 4th day, he goes into this cave. This very dark cave with nobody. And he was just gonna sit there and cry even more. And then he sees a man, not a man, but this very big and chubby human being in that cave. And he goes and he creeps behind him, tries to scare him. And then he realizes that that's the troll that Grandpa was talking about. That troll who stole the gem from the family. And then Dylan finds out that his name is Dwayne. And so Dylan meets Dwayne. And Dwayne's like, no, don't hurt me, please. I did not do anything. Please do not hurt me. And Dylan's like, no. You stole that green stone from my family. Give it back to me. I cannot be poor for the rest of my life. And Dwayne gives it back to Dylan. And then Dylan goes back home and gives it to Grandpa. And then around a week later, Dylan's like, what? He's like, my family's still poor. Why are we still poor? I got the green stone back. And Dylan decides, he's like, man, this stone did not help my family at all. We're still poor, still needy. And so Dylan goes back into the mountain and he sees a volcano. And then he throws it into the volcano, and boom! The green stone disappears forever. And then when Dylan goes back, the business starts to make some money again. Whew. And Dylan's like, oh, that green stone. No. No good luck. Bad luck. No stone, money good. Yep. That's the end of the story. The end.
Hi everybody, my name is Amanda and I am in production and delivery, and today I am here to read you all a lost legend, and this is how it goes. There were once sisters named Crystal and Heather who loved each other and got along very well. Crystal was extremely gifted in the art of dance while Heather was not. When they were young, they would spend countless hours dancing and having fun together. But one day, Crystal made a mistake and accidentally injured Heather. Heather was rushed to the hospital, and that made Crystal very scared because she didn't know what would happen to her little sister. Heather lost her memories of dance with her sister, and after that day, Crystal had a fear of dancing. Her parents tried to help her overcome this fear, but she was unable to. So Crystal isolated herself away from her sister to prevent injuring Heather again, which made Heather very confused. Heather lost her memories and did not understand why Crystal disliked her. Crystal was able to suppress her urge to dance for a long time, but one night her parents threw this huge party with extravagant music, and she could not control herself and broke out into a full-on ballet dance. She was shocked and embarrassed, so she fled the party. Heather chased after her sister, and Crystal continued to push her away. Crystal once again hurts Heather with the dance and feels terrible. She rushes her sister to a hospital where they tell her only true love can save Heather. Crystal searches far and wide for someone who will love Heather but is unable to. She cries and cries beside Heather, and suddenly Heather heals. She is saved by the true love of her sister. So this is the lost legend, and remember to comment what you think this lost legend is and see if you get it right. Thank you.
What is up, guys? Anson here today for a short little story. I'm in the admin group this year, and I go to San Francisco State University. If you don't know where that is right next to Stonestown. And here it goes. So the story begins with a young boy named Moby, whose mother got lost at the carnival when he was just a small child. This caused the boy's father, Harry, to be very frantic and anxious about allowing Moby to go near the carnival. However, when the boy wants to prove his capabilities of being at the carnival, he gets lost. Harry is mortified to hear that his son is lost and sets out on a journey to find him. He goes to the carnival and looks for witnesses that were there the day of his son's disappearance. The father meets a young lady with a horrible memory. Her name is Dorothy, and she claims to know where the son went. She joins the father in his search for Moby.
They both go through many booths filled with excitement and fear. While all this was happening, Moby wanders into a mirror maze and meets others who have also gotten lost. Moby and his newfound friends work together to escape the mirror maze and find their way home. After a long search, Harry and Dorothy find Moby, and they have a happy reunion. At the end, everyone is able to escape and safely return home. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed.
What's up guys? Hi everyone. Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. I'm Daniel. I am currently going to be a senior at Abraham Lincoln High School. I am part of the stage crew team, and today I will be telling a lost legend. This lost legend is a bit hard, so listen carefully. Anyways, this is how it goes. Growing up, Perry has always been a nature lover. He always enjoyed working in the school garden, volunteering at the zoo, and even going on nature hikes with friends. Animals and wildlife often feel comforted by Perry and love seeing him. One summer, his parents decided to sign him up for Camp Kikiwaka with his cousin Barney. After a long bus ride from the city, they finally arrived at the campground. Perry was amazed by how beautiful the camp was. The trees were bright green, and the lake was crystal clear, and the food smelled amazing. Yummy. At Camp Kikiwaka, Perry and Barney made a lot of new friends. There was Fred, Charlie, Sam, Veronica, Erica, and many more. Every day they would meet at the cafeteria and would plan out their day. Usually they would go canoeing, swimming, wall climbing, and hiking. Sometimes while hiking, they would find wildlife, like bears, ducks, or even mountain lions, and many more. One day when Perry was canoeing, he found a little bunny that was hurt. The bunny had hurt its leg while exploring the forest. Luckily, Perry knew exactly what to do, so he quickly went to go find some water and food for the bunny. While Perry was looking for food and water, Barney found the bunny and started chasing it. Perry came back and saw Barney chasing the bunny. When Perry asked Barney why he was chasing the bunny, Barney said in a sad voice, "I just wanted to help." From behind, a tiny bush started shaking. The little bunny popped its little head out and saw Perry and came running towards him. Barney saw this and became very mad and jealous. After this incident, Barney started planning several ways to sabotage Perry so that Perry would be kicked out and banned from Camp Kikiwaka. Luckily, Perry's friends realized that Barney was trying to sabotage Perry, so they quickly told Perry to just leave the camp and go to the camp across the lake. Barney figured out their plan and decided to canoe across the lake once it was 11 p.m. so that he could catch Perry breaking the rules. But while he was doing that, his canoe broke, and a camp counselor saw Barney trying to escape, so they immediately banned Barney from camp. After Barney was banned from camp, Perry did not have to leave camp and could stay with his friends to explore the wildlife. Wow, that was an interesting story. This one might be a little tough, but I know you guys will prove me wrong. Good luck!
Okay, so you guys excited to hear what the answers are? So my story was Hansel and Gretel, Brian's story was Moana, Amanda's story was Frozen, Anson's story was Nemo, and last but not least, Daniel's story was Snow White. So if you got them all correct, congratulations, and if you didn't, it's okay. You still did really good. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you tomorrow or next week.
Hello everyone, welcome to DC Party. I'm your host Keenan, and today we have 6 counselors here to play some games, have some fun, and maybe make a complete fool of themselves. So without further ado, let's meet our contestants.
Hello, my name is Brian. I'm 11th grader at Lincoln High School. I like to play volleyball and basketball, and I have a twin sister named Vera. Boom.
That's a lot of talk for a guy with a mask on. Well, hey, my name's Anson. You might be wondering why I'm doing this voiceover. I don't know why either, but I hope you enjoy.
Hi guys, my name's Jimmy. I play volleyball. I'm 18. I watch a lot of Korean dramas, and my favorite color is blue.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I like singing and long walks on the beach. I have to take up 10 seconds. I don't really know what to say, but yep, that's me.
Hi everyone, my name is Benna. I like listening to music and hanging out with friends and family and eating good food.
Hi everyone, my name's Brian Ho. I'm a freshman in college. I like to play ball, and that's about it.
Now, these contestants will be separated into 2 teams. Let's meet our first one.
Team Walnuts!
And now for our second team.
Brian!
Okay. So, our first game of the day is called the Worm Race. One contestant from each team will be wrapped in saran wrap. They'll then have to crawl up the stairs. The one who gets there the fastest gets a point for their team, while the other has to get a penalty. Alright, let's give a warm welcome to our racers. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Seconds.
Yeah! We made it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Your turn.
세상 색깔 아까. 세상 색깔 아까. 세상 picker upper. Hippo poop picker upper.
Homer has a whooping cough. Homer has a whooping cough. Homer has a whooping cough.
Plumber has a pooping problem.
I grew up like nothing in the oven. I grew up like nothing in the oven. I grew up like nothing in the oven.
I blew up my muffin in the oven.
Get some noodles.
Here, Ellen, please.
Get some noodles.
Here, Ellen, please.
Get some noodles.
Here, Ellen, please.
More melons, please.
I just filled my hands. I just filled my hands. I just filled my hands.
I just spilled my pants.
I filled my pants. Yeah.
What?
I just filled my pants.
Half her diaper is full of poop. Half her diaper is full of poop. Half her diaper is full of poop.
His diaper's full of poop.
Full.
Full of. A cup of hizzy hetsy. A cup of hizzy hetsy. A cup of hizzy hetsy. A cup.
A cup
Of hizzy.
fizzy.
Hetsy.
Pepsi. I love lamb. I love lamb. I love lamb.
I love lamps.
I see hood. I see hood.
Good job.
Seconds. So, because Brian won by a margin of 8 seconds, that means, unfortunately, Anson lost. So, Trinity, if you would please present him with his penalty.
Hope it's good. Well, good enough. It is. Scissors? What does that mean? Tell me.
Anson, you're gonna get a haircut. And Brian, because you scored your team to win, you may do the honors.
Wait, how much I can cut?
As much as you want.
You guys want to have him sit down? Sit down in front of the camera?
Okay.
Like he's at a real barber shop. Drape something around him.
Oh, I don't want this thing, man. But
Moving on to a game that's a bit less thrashy, we have psychiatrist. One person from each team will leave the room, and they are called the psychiatrists. Everyone else will decide a condition that they have, like say answering every question with the word no. Psychiatrists both have to determine what that condition is. Whoever does it first wins, while the other gets a penalty. Now doctors, if you would please follow me.
What? Well, mine was gonna be like whoever is answering the question, the person to the right like does the leg thing. You know how you like nervous like up and down, but I don't think you can see the legs. So what if it's like the person to the right like fiddles their thumbs? So everyone has to keep the hands on the table, but then only control your thumbs. Only the person to the right of the person that's answering the question.
So if I answer, you do it. You answer Benna, Brian, I do.
Yes.
So like if Benna is answering a question, you have to like fiddle with your thumbs. Oh. And then if I'm answering, then I'll fiddle my thumbs. So,
Should the patient sit at like one table and then the two separate? Just so it's more distinguished. So you can see.
oh.
You don't have to.
Right.
Yeah, I'll give them back in. Are you all ready, patients? Yes, ma'am.
Hey guys, I'm a psychiatrist today, and this is my assistant.
Yeah, I'm the assistant. Ooh, I'm already inside his head. Already inside his head. So, the weather is nice today, right, Brian? Yeah. This is nice.
Benna, what did you have for lunch today?
I had a pineapple one.
Wow.
Wow.
That's the weather was nice today, right?
Very warm.
When can we guess? The person to the right makes something with his thumb every time he asks a question.
Oh, you did it! You guys are real doctor. I'm the real assistant.
Down. The first. It's okay. The first thing you touch isn't bad. I mean, it's not like it's bad. Yeah. So.
Spaghetti.
Have so much control. We only have so much control. We only have so much.
How many put a little barricade? Wait, let me fix it.
Oh my god, Darcy! Oh my god, Darcy!
You have to go down.
It's on the bottom. Bottom. Can you introduce anyone else?
You're hitting his tail!
Should we do like taps?
Like
not loud. Just
Can you make
like
something
subtle
like,
nose scratches.
when they ask you, you say,
Oh,
Dude, that's like
that's
like
the video. Oh, so everyone just like.
Wait, you cough?
Nah, you can't.
You can scratch your head.
How about, like, I was gonna say every time we answer, we have second thoughts. So, like, you say something and it's like, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, I feel like that's
obvious.
obvious.
How about this? If they ask Brian, your Brian question, he gotta stare at me to answer, and then if he asks you, you gotta stare at him, and then vice versa.
Okay.
So yeah.
So let's make it subtle. Let's make it subtle.
But it's that simple. Kind of like we're just looking to the person two or one away from answer. It's like you look at him and then he looks at me and Jay. Is that too obvious? I don't think so. Just like they ask like, how's the weather, Jay? Just like look at your corner. Like, do we just look at you and then
Like,
and then
yeah,
answer? Look
just
at
make
you
it
and then
subtle.
answer.
You could just be like, well, the weather's like pretty good. How's it is? Like, you guys already look at each other.
You just have to make some sort of
Yeah.
at least a second.
Okay. There's also like an
Let's just start.
I'm going to grab the.
Wait. Practice round. Alright, that's okay.
Welcome, patients. How are you today?
I'm Dr. Fang.
Dr. Lee. Sir. Oh, it's so funny, Brian.
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, we were on Persian books.
Oh, yeah, that's what. So I asked the first question.
Yeah, very.
Okay. This is the real first question. Alright, so what's going on with your hands, Hanson? May I ask?
rest positions.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Jimmy, how are you today?
Okay.
Does your symptom of your illness have to do with your hands?
No. Are you asking all of us?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, all together. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Brian Lee, does it have to do with somewhere you have to look?
If they ask Brian, your Brian question, he gotta stare at me to answer, and then if he asks you, you gotta stare at him, and then vice versa.
All together. 1, 2, 3.
Maybe.
Brian and Jimmy, are you guys supposed to look at each other?
If they ask Brian and your Brian question, he gotta stare at me.
Oh. No.
Okay.
Correct that. You got half.
Okay.
She's 1/4. 1/4. You got 1/4.
Anson,
Yeah.
do you have to look at Brian Lee?
And then if he asks you, you gotta stare at him, and then vice versa.
Maybe.
So Brian Ho looks at Jimmy, and then Brian Lee looks at Anson.
Now you got
half.
Now you got half.
No, half of it. And Brian Ho and Jimmy always have to have their legs crossed.
No.
Brian just. And Brian Lee and Anson have to have their legs down and their arms on the table.
Congratulations, I know you did not get it correct.
Okay, I'm gonna. You have to look at each other in between questions.
You're asking all of us?
Okay.
Here, I do your hand. ask a person that you're gonna ask the question.
Okay, Jimmy. In between questions, if I'm not asking you a question, you have to look at Brian Ho. And if I'm not asking Brian Lee or Anson a question, we have to look at each other. So if I'm asking you or Brian Ho a question, you do not have to look at each other. But no. If I'm asking you or Brian Ho a question, Brian Lee and Anson have to look at each other, and then vice versa.
You got 3/4.
3/4 of it?
3/4.
And also, both of their elbows have to be on the table.
That'll be good,
Your hands, Brian, Lee's, and Anson's hands onto the. What? Be doing something?
Oh, they have to be doing the same thing.
Wait. Okay, Anson.
Why are you doing it right in front of us? No, they're trying to throw us off, bruh.
Okay, does the symptom have to do with your legs? Anson.
No.
Does that have to do with your hands?
You're asking?
Anson.
Wait, cut that out. You guys got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys got it right.
It's not really complicated. You guys got it right.
You guys got it right, but it takes
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, they got it.
No, they got it.
Okay, you gotta tell them and then make them like.
Alright, so each time you ask Brian and I a question, we have to look at each other and answer. Vice versa, same goes with those two. Like they have to look at each other before they answer your question.
I think Ben got
They got it.
Ben got it.
Things got complicated.
Yeah. This is something.
Do you want to redo this now?
Yeah, let's redo this now.
Okay, first question.
The wedding. Just as the prince and the bride, the princess was going to eat the cake, she was like, no. And then something, and they found out about the poison.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that Rose's mother was at the wedding from a different kingdom. And she was like, I lost my daughter when she was like 6 years old in a shipwreck. Her name was Rosanna or something. I forgot.
Rose Barbie.
But they reunited. And then she was like, wait, Rose, that means you're a princess too. So they got married.
Oh, it wasn't recording.
It's okay, we got
Love that.
Well, good thing we were.
Welcome back to another episode of AM Talks. Alright, what are we doing today, Ensign?
The video we're gonna watch today is it's not really a commercial, but it's a workout video. Workout with Mr. Allen, 80s style.
Oh no.
Alright, let's get it.
What is this man's doing?
I mean, looks pretty. Oh, that's music like.
He looks so happy.
He is happy. Whoa! He's jumping. He's so crazy.
Oh, but he almost fell right there. Yeah. Right there could have been the end of his career.
He's just kicking over it. Ooh, those jumping jacks.
What is that wet sound? Oh no, he did it.
Just a cartwheel. Another one.
Oh no, he did it. Oh, his back. His back. He broke his back.
That's it for now.
He got a little embarrassed.
That's all?
That's all. I guess it was a shorty.
But a goodie.
But a goodie. Is that the phrase?
I don't know.
But a goodie.
So, but dude.
We should have. Alright, thumbs up this. Thumbs up this video if you want Alan to film another one.
I really want to see him do that again, dude. I have not seen that man run around, jump around
ever.
Chairs.
Comment below. Have you guys ever seen Mr. Allen be that active?
Oh, we should see if Ashley would do it.
We should have Ashley do it.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you have Ashley's contact or anything, I want you to bombard her emails. Ashley, we want you to do a 80s style workout video.
Yeah. And we want you to tell her that I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But we want you to let her know that we're going to review her video just for her.
Yep. All right.
See you guys next time.
See you guys next week.